Welcome back to the office, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's installment of this week's videos. We did some packing yesterday and some picking, had a little bit of a chit chat, and yeah, back at it today. I think we have, let's have a look how many orders we have today. Not many, so I'm gonna pick probably 10 and do quite a few from Wednesday, because Wednesday is more like 20 odd parcels to go out. So today we have 2, and then tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22, 24, 26, 28 for Wednesday tomorrow. So we're going to grab the 2 for today, if I can find one of them, because one of them I was meant to pick yesterday and I couldn't find it on the rail, so we're going to have a little look for that, and then we're going to grab some of tomorrow's, which again is Wednesday. So today is the 18th of November, but you're obviously seeing it next week, because I'm doing this a week ahead of time, so I have time to edit. It's 2 p.m. I've been in this morning, I've edited yesterday's video and uploaded that, so that is ready to go. I do need to do the thumbnail, but yeah, I've moved all of the stuff out of the trolley because I'm going to need this obviously to take the parcels down a little bit later. But yeah, picked up some of this stuff on the weekend. We got a Pepsi mirror, we got another orange press here. I like buying these do pretty well. This is not like a really expensive one or anything. Got this, it was a light switch, I believe. Not a light switch, it was a light with a switch on the bottom. But this is like cast out of metal, but the lights inside, they're gone. So this is basically just a statue now for like a kid's room or something, unless someone can wire a new set of lights in there. But yeah, this was £5, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. Got a coffee machine. This is pretty cool. This is like an old electronics lab sort of thing here. Got a croquet set. Got this Magimix machine. Paid £30 for this, but it's in really good condition, so I'm hoping this works, because that will be like 120 plus if that's all working. Got a drum, metal again, brand new puzzle there. Got a Nike jacket, and then over here we got some more stuff from the Thursday car boot, so that's all cool. Xbox, another blender, needs a good clean. Coffee machine, this is cool. This is like a hand pump one. If that's working, that's worth a lot of money. That's like an £800 plus machine, brand new. Obviously it's not brand new, probably get £200-300 on that if it's working. Got another vise here, got some new wedge wood, got the Titanic there, another Bible, Dyson head. So yeah, got some good stock coming in that I need to work through, but I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to pick these orders. So I'm going to run through about 10 orders, put them to the side. I'm not going to pack them today because we did that in yesterday's video, but what I'm going to do is grab my stepper here so I don't break my shoulders or something trying to get up there, and I'm going to pull everything off the top of the shelf here today in today's video. This is going to be a dedicated video, but I need to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up there, set the camera up, and bring all that stuff down in today's video. So that will be interesting. We'll see exactly what's up the top, because I'm not 100% sure anymore what's up there, because I've not been up there in a long time. And doing that will just make it so I end up actually dealing with the stuff. So yeah, right, first things first, number 6, we have a Red Shark, sold for £60. I sold this yesterday, Seaboy machine. I got 160 on that, so that will be later on in the week. We'll pull that one. So I actually only have 2 sharks here, and here's number 6. So that's gone for £60. Now of course I am gonna again give it a wipe down before it is shipped, and just double check that it still works. It has been on the shelf for a while now, this one, so that is good. Right, we have the fleece. So the Reading fleece, I need to find that. I did look for it yesterday in yesterday's video and I couldn't find it, so I cut that bit out of the video just because it was quite boring. So today I'm going to try and find it. I'm hoping I've got it, because if I don't I'm going to have to refund them. It's only a £10 sale I think, but that's not the point. So I'm looking for a fleece. Doesn't look like it's on the top shelf. It does say it's on the rail, so, and I don't believe I've sold it before. I don't remember selling it before anyway, so that's not it. It's not looking good, is it? Interesting. It definitely says it's on the rail, unless it's just been put down as rail when it's actually not. That's not it. That could have happened. It could have been mislabeled and it's somewhere else, but if that's happened, I have no idea where it is. There it is. So it's not so much a fleece actually, it's more like a jacket, but that is it. I have found it. Yeah, it's like a jumper sort of thing. Right, that can go up there. I don't know what that's sold for. I think it's about £10. Yeah, £10 and 7 pence. Okay. Good. We've got it. Right. On the fan shelf, ironically, this is why I named the shelf the fan shelf. We've sold another, I would say fan, but it's not really a fan. It's more a blower, but here we are. £27. Oh, God. Here we are. So this is for a bouncy castle. It's all fully working. So I got 2 of these and a bouncy castle for £20. One of them obviously was put with the bouncy castle, which is still listed. And this other one I've put up on its own. I think it was up for 30. They sent an offer. Obviously I accepted that. £27 is more than acceptable for one of those. During the summer they will go for more, obviously, but not so much, you know, coming into winter. No one really going to be using a bouncy castle so much now. Right, on BenQ we've got a coffee machine for £30. Now this one would have been up for way more had it had all of the stuff with it. Unfortunately, let's move this out of the way because this is really in my way. Unfortunately it was missing some bits, so £30, and here it is. So this is fully working. Doesn't have the porter filter or anything, so you can't actually make a coffee with it right now, but it does work because I tested it. But there we are, nice DeLonghi machine. So again, £30 on that. Then in H1 we have sold a iPhone 14 case. Look at that, just as I put the trolley out of the way I had to go down. So these ones have been selling well, so a lot of people obviously been buying iPhone 14s recently. These have been flying out every week. I've been selling maybe three of these protectors, so that is good. We'll put the trolley back down there. You watch, I'll have another thing to get from down there any second. Right, so that was £3. Then on the air fry shelf we've got a Playmobil Coast Guard set for £16, and while we're over there on the Matsui shelf we've sold the 2 Kylie Minogue models for £40. They're not models, they're like little figures. Here we are. Oh, their little attachments are fallen. So I believe these have sold internationally, and they are very yellowed. As you can see, her skin's all gone like a bit of greeny colour. If she was all like decent coloured, it would have been a lot more, obviously, but unfortunately she has faded away. Right, so that was the Matsui shelf. What else was it that I was coming over for? I've forgotten. Oh, it was the Coast Guards, wasn't it? Here we are. So this sold for 20. Again, this came from the big Playmobil bundle that I had. I paid 20 for a massive crate full. And yeah, I've sold bits and pieces in little bundles. Made quite decent money, actually. Right, so Kylie's up there with her little attachments for 40. Playmobil there for 20. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do a couple more, about 4 more. In bucket Y, I've sold a little water jug. So this is Y here. So this was from a coffee machine. Couldn't tell you which one off the top of my head, but there should be a little jug. There we are. Again, that will need a little bit of a wipe down. There's a little bit of you know, lime scale and stuff in there, so not the nicest of things. Right, some guy bought 2 broken Smeg kettles off me for £20. Display tag 48 and map tag 15. £10 each on these, plus he paid postage on both, so happy with that. Here is one. So both of these were listed the other day. They both sold the same day they were listed. They both do nothing when powered on, so they were up for £15 I think each, or £20 each, and the guy said, look, I know they're broken, I need them for spare parts, I'm not going to be opening any returns or anything, I'm fully aware, would you do £10 each? And I said, you know, they've just been listed, but since you're not going to, you know, try and send anything back, I've got that on record, you saying that, I'll take the £10 each, so I'm happy to do that, so that's good. So 2 machines that would otherwise have been thrown away have been sold. Right, and then in R, I have sold another battery, another G-Tech battery here. £26, I think, on that one. Oh, 24, sorry. I got 6 more of those. They've been flying out. Right, I've sold another bauble. So, these baubles that I showed in the video a week or so ago, I got them at the car boot, and I said these are going to sell out, so get them while you can. I sold 2 on the first day to a viewer, and that was, let me see if I can get their name, because I didn't do a pack-in video, so I didn't get to shout them out. So that was Tracy. So Tracy, if you're watching, thank you for buying 2 of those on the first day. I do appreciate it. And Jeanette has bought one as well. I don't know if that is a viewer or just someone that's found them on eBay at this point. And they've bought one as well. Did I sell another one while I'm getting them? I think I might have done, yes. And I sold another one to Peter. So Peter and Jeanette, thank you very much. If you're watching, I am not 100% sure you are viewers. You may just well be someone that wants a glow-in-the-dark bauble, but there is 5 still remaining. So if you want one, let me know. Glow-in-the-dark baubles. So these are Echo Valleys. So when I first made the video saying that they're going to be on sale, so grab them while you can, I didn't realize that they were actually worth a bit of money. I thought they were going to be like £5 each. Upon doing a bit more research, they are like £40 new from the website, so I listed them at £25, which is like £20 off each, and they've been selling for £20, so yeah, they're a bit more expensive than I thought they were going to be, but yeah, they're still amazing glass glow-in-the-dark baubles, and there's 5 left, so if you want one, send me an offer of £20. I'll happily accept that. So yeah, thank you to those 2 people that purchased those. Again, I'm not sure if you're viewers or not. Right, let's do one more. In 93 we got some Levi jeans. Tomorrow I've got to ship out this. That Cluedo there sold for £200. So can you see while I've been putting that one off? Right, there should be some jeans in here. Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. What was the number again? I swear it was 90 something. 93, okay. '93. There we are. They were in there the whole time. It was blind. Levi Strauss. 93. Fantastic. Right, that sold for $14.39. Right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items today. So that is good. Right, I'm going to try and find a place for you to be set up, and I'm going to go up there and try and grab down all of that stuff. So I might utilize this drum. Actually, I might put that there and put the camera on top of it. That's what I'm going to do. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I've set you up on top of the drum. Let me just tuck in my shirt. We don't want any foul images coming through the airwaves doing this. So first things first, we got a super dry jacket, so that's fun. Let me put my pens away so they don't mark anything that I put down. I'll put these over here somewhere. I'll probably end up losing those and not remembering where they are. Right, so what is on top of this shelf? I do not even remember. Half of this stuff has been up there for months, since I moved the office round. When did Johnny leave the office? March? No, not that late. July? Something like that, August? I don't even remember now. That's how long this stuff's been up here. So I'm going to try and grab it down. So this is actually a wedding dress. Believe it or not, I've had this for about 4 years. It was nothing to do with me. Got it from a charity shop. It's brand new. It was never used. I don't know whether you can read it on there. It says cancelled. Cancelled wedding storage. So I've got to find someone that can sell this for me, because it's a whole thing, you know. I have no idea about wedding dresses. I presume this was hundreds and hundreds of pounds when the person commissioned it or bought it. What is the brand, by the way? The brand is Maggie Sotero. Any ideas? Maggie Sotero, Sottero, on the straps here. Which, yeah, it was obviously for a very small lady. It's very small in terms of waist or bust. I don't know the correct phrase, but yeah. So I did buy this during COVID, so it would have been 2021 maybe. So maybe the wedding was cancelled due to that. Maybe they just didn't go through with the wedding. Something happened. I don't know, but that dress has clearly never been used. So if you know anyone that deals with wedding dresses, get them to get in touch with me. There's a good dress there for them to purchase if they so want to make me an offer. But yeah, that's actually the first time I've actually looked at the brand or anything. This came with it. This was the like a bag, I guess, that you put your dress in, or box. I'm not sure, but that came with it, so there's that. I have all of these ice hockey sticks. I purchased these ages ago. They're all Reebok CCM. They're all like wrapped in tape, so I didn't really know the condition or the size or anything, but most of these are from like a kids team, I think, so they don't really hold much value, so I might just donate them to a charity shop. But if anyone needs a hockey stick, let me know, because I've got a few going cheap if you want one. There's like 2 adult sizes, and then the rest are obviously the kids ones. This is a return. So this was actually Johnny's return, and I know that because I've just seen the label. So this isn't even my return. So this is a Sholly trolley, and I believe the customer didn't even open it, and they just requested a return. He didn't want to deal with relisting because I think he was leaving the office at the time, so I think I gave him £10 for it, or that's what he asked me to pay him for it, and it's just been on top of the shelf ever since. But looking at it, it's a nice one. It's actually not a Sholly trolley. It's a Premier trolley. It's a Premier trolley. So I'm gonna unwrap this after the video. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with it, because this is a £100 trolley if there's nothing wrong with it, in terms of like the wheels falling off or something like that. I thought this was one of my trolleys that came back where the wheel had fallen off, but it's not, so I must have already resold that one at some point. But that is good to know that I have that, because that's just been sat up there doing nothing because I thought it was the other one, when it's not. Right, we have all of these magazines to get down. These are all jazz mags, not that kind of jazz. If you're thinking like naughty mags, these are literally just jazz guitar magazines. A lot of them have the written music in there to follow along to or practice and stuff. Some of these bring good money. A lot of them are brand new, as you can see. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do one massive lot of these in the end. I was going to go through them all and find the good ones, but I just don't have... Whoa, that was heavy. I just don't have the time or the patience currently to deal with that. So yeah, although saying that, these are very heavy, so maybe I'll have to do a few lots. Maybe I'll do the new ones. Maybe I'll do the new ones together and the old ones together. Oh god, this is heavy. Right. So someone was obviously into jazz mags at some point, 1999. A lot of them go back to the 90s. So these probably just sat in someone's garage for years. Whoa! God, nearly dropped them. And then they passed away, I would presume, unfortunately. And yeah, just ended up with a house clearance. And then I purchased them. I think I paid a tenner. I might have paid 20. Doesn't look like I'm gonna need stand. Right, we've got a Samsonite case. This is a nice small one actually. I'll get about $39.99 on this. All the wheels are intact. That's a good one. I'm actually running low on Samsonite cases currently. So another Samsonite case. This is a hard shell. This is the medium size. These go for about £59–60. It's got a nice handle, extendable, so that is good. As long as the locking system works, we should be all good to go. Right, 2 more things by the looks of it. Right, that was getting caught on the ceiling there. Right, so this is a Hetty I remember paying 20 for this, I think, but it's brand new, and I don't know why it's just sat up there the whole time. But yeah, I remember buying this, and when I opened it, let's see if I can open it for you. Brand new. Brand new bag in there. This machine has never been used. At least the base has not been used. Maybe the motor might have been used at some point. No, that's brand new as well. So that's fantastic. So this model is about £120 new in the shop. I'll probably get 80. But it's got all the hose, all the pipe, all of that good stuff. And there's one more thing up there. Let's see if I can grab it. God, it's very front heavy. So yeah, I've never tested this, so I don't know if this works. It turns on. Yep, definitely got static going on, that's good. Oh, it turns off in 10 minutes, that's cool. I don't know why this is on the top, but it's left the horrible markings. So we got a SCART plug in the back, and that's literally it. SCART and an aerial. So it will attempt to change channel, that's good. Volume, contrast, color, sharpness, text bright, volume, and it all works. That is fantastic. Okay, that is good to know. But again, no VHS player, so you do lose out a little bit when there's no VHS player. People like to have that. But yeah, there we are. So this is all the stuff that we're going to be packing today. Not in this video, I'm not going to bore you with that 2 days in a row, but I finally emptied the top of that shelf. I'm happy with this. This is a great come up for the books, because I was expecting that to be a trolley with a broken wheel. But yeah, look, top shelf is now empty. I need to stop putting stuff up there because I just don't get it back down. Months and months and months. But 2 suitcases, fantastic. Hetty in new condition, and the box, fantastic. Premier trolley, fantastic. The clubs here, or whatever they're called, hockey sticks, sorry, not so great. The jacket, that's great. The wedding dress, need to find out more about it, and I'm sure I'll do great on these mags if I finally get them actually listed in bundles. So yeah, I'm more than happy with that. And then I just have the stuff from the weekend to go through. But it's looking like this weekend it might be a write-off, because they're expecting like snow, really cold, icy weather. So I don't expect I'll be driving an hour and 20 all the way down to a car boot if it's icy and snowy. But you never know, you never know. Right, that is the end of Tuesday's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's use the word jazz in the comments down below if you've got to the end of today's video. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments down below and I can start going through them in the videos during the week. That'll be fantastic. Remember, code sloth1 on crosslist.com if you want 30% off. There's the high street. It's starting to get dark. 2:41. I need to crack on with these parcels because otherwise they will all close and I won't be able to drop them off. I need to move this table back because now that is in the way. Right, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't know what I'm going to do in Wednesday's video. I have no plans for it other than picking more orders, a lot of orders tomorrow, so that will be interesting. Right, see you then. Bye bye.